Deals Meetup. Meetup is now 7 years strong, started in 2010. I like to think it's the best real estate investing meetup or club or gathering in the DMV, because all we do here is, there we go. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
There we go. All right, so I like to think it's the best real estate meetup because all we do here is talk about deals. So the whole concept was kind of my brainchild in 2010. At the time, I was running traditional REIA, but I wanted an environment, a marketplace where you guys could come and pitch deals, okay, or find out about deals, and then have a safe space where you can network and partner and invest. Okay, that's all we do. We pitch deals, find deals, we network, partner, and invest. And so there's been a lot of money made as a result of this meeting. I know people that have referred a deal to someone that want to fixing and flipping it, people that partner together. For example, where's Frank? Where's Frank? Frank's not in here. Frank came to start coming a couple of years ago, found a deal, referred it to one of the people in the mastermind group, and then now turned into a $1.4 million fix and flip in DC to sell on the market. So these are the type of opportunities that are available. All right, so that's just about the meetup in general. As far, who's here for the first time tonight? Raise your hands. All right, so good first time attendance. So let me just give you a quick overview of what the flow of the meeting is like. So from now until about 5 minutes from now, I'll go through some housekeeping items. Then once I get through the housekeeping stuff, typically I would have my golden sponsor up here who will be able to talk about her business. Is Helen here? I don't think she's here right now. Okay. All right, so after we get through housekeeping and gold sponsor announcements, then we go right into deal presentations. Typically from about 7:40 until about 8:45, so a little over an hour, we are going to whiteboard your deal. And you know, back in the day when we were tapping out the grill, I would actually have a whiteboard, and I would take a dry marker, and we would write on a whiteboard. Now we're probably going to have somewhere around 15, 20 deals. So I don't have the ability to do that anymore because we have to get with efficiency and speed. So for anyone that has a deal, you should have been given a deal sheet. At the top of the deal sheet, it tells you to go to dealsmeetup.info. That's where you actually will key in your deal right there on your phone. And what it will do is send me an alert, and I'll be able to pull up your deal just like James's deal right here. And I'm going to go through each one of the deals, one at a time, first in, first up. So James submitted his deal actually Monday. Okay? So James, is James here? James with you? There you go. All right. Monday, was it Monday or Sunday?
It was a month ago.
You must have resubmitted it. Okay.
I did it right before the presentation.
Okay.
I'm happy to do whatever you need to do.
Well, whatever the case, the first person to submit their deal is first up, and then in that order, we'll bring you up as your deals are submitted. Okay? So if you have a deal and you haven't yet used this sheet for reference purposes to jot down information and then submitted it into dealsmeetup.info, you can get a deal sheet from the time folks at the registration desk outside. So that's that. But make sure you get your deal submitted into dealsmeetup.info so we can get through them tonight. Investor questionnaire. Everyone should have submitted an investor questionnaire, completed it, and handed it to the registration folks. Reason being, I will personally follow up with you. You might be in a situation where you haven't done a deal before. You're looking for a reference to an investor-friendly real estate agent, good contractor, potentially looking for a credit partner. We have resources in our network to pair you with the right people. And we also do JV fix and flips. So if you're looking to, actually get into your first deal, or you used to do a lot of business before the market crashed, we actually can work with you to get into a joint venture deal and kind of look over our shoulder, learn while you learn. It could be a project in DC, it could be a project in Baltimore, or anywhere in between. We have plenty of deals available, and you don't need as much money as you think. In some cases, it's very little money you may need. We just have to talk about it and see what works for you and what will work for us. All right, so that's the investor questionnaire. Make sure you complete one if you haven't done so and submit it to the registration folks. And two last housekeeping items. One is the sponsorship. So Helen's not here, but we have two sponsor programs. I ran this meetup for 6.5 years before I entertained taking on sponsors. Believe me, I've had many people ask me about sponsoring the club, and it just wasn't the right time. But with the move here to the Harborside Hotel, we're at the old place, tapping out the road for 6 years. With the move here, and with some of the strategic things we're doing with our deal partner program, with our mastermind program, with trying to get people into joint venture deals, with giving you guys free cocktail before you come, and networking, this was the right time to bring on strategic partners and sponsors. So if you have any type of business, whether you are a real estate agent, you could be an appraiser, you could be a cleaning company, you could be a GC, you could be a hard money lender, you could be a hard money lender. and it's a great opportunity for you to get, exposure, in front of the group. Now, we'll have to talk. I won't just have anyone sign up as sponsor, because I have to believe in your business and what you're about, because I don't want to put just anyone in front of the room. But if you're interested, there's a couple different sponsoring opportunities. One as little as $600 for the entire year. Okay? So that form is out there at the registration desk, and you can talk to the folks out there about it, and you can talk to me about it later on. And lastly, our deal partner program. You might see folks with this deal partner tag on out there. If you're a deal partner, stand up, please. Please, real quick. Stand up and be proud. All right, so these are folks that, and there's other folks that we have signed on as deal partners. Some are agents, some are investors, but it's a program we started about 2 months ago to tap you into the targeted leads. 500 plus leads per month. It could be vacant house probates, it could be code violations, work by owner, for sale by owners, different types of leads that you are able to either call, to text message, to follow up with a direct mail piece. But more than just the leads, it's an infrastructure that will help guide you through a deal. You need the right investor contracts, the right guidance, whether a property should be a lease option deal versus a contract would be aligned with something like seller financing. We have deal partner experts that we brought on to help guide you through this, and we will support you through deals. In addition to leads, there's access to all of our resources that we have, and you'll see all those resources on this flyer. I'm not going to read them to you, but if you're interested, you can talk to folks outside or meet after the meeting. And that is, we're pretty much on time. It's 7:40. One last call for, is Helen outside? Can you check Adrian for me, please? If she isn't, then we're going to blaze right into the actual deal presentation. No? Okay, cool. All right. Okay, James, I was wrong.
Oh, no, I'm happy to.
I was wrong. We'll circle back to you.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why it says 10-1 on there, but it's all good. All right, so first up is Thomas Alston. Is Thomas here?
No.
He's not here?
No.
All right. Next up is David Lewis.
I am the
I am
So David, you have 3 deals?
new.
Okay, cool. Okay, so okay, so your first time here, right, David?
It is. Yes, sir.
All right, cool. So what I'm going to do is basically walk through the deal with the information that you provided and give you the opportunity to, essentially fill in the gaps, add details, essentially pitch your deal. So it looks like you have a fix and flip deal right here, Hamilton section of Baltimore City, 2603 Hamilton Avenue.
Yes, sir.
All right, 4 bedrooms.
Hi.
Okay. All right. Want that data entry error. 5 bedrooms, 3 baths, approximately 3,000 square feet.
All right.
So you have the property under contract? Okay. So you're asking for 112.5, estimated repairs is 90,000, and ARV at 279. You want to add anything to those numbers?
Just a little bit of clarity, and good evening, everybody. My name is David Lewis. I am with Checker Spot Properties, LLC. That is the name of my company. My partner is my wife. We started real estate investing about 3.5 months ago, and so we have been quite aggressive in our pursuit. Actually, the 112.5 is our average price. We actually do have a hard money lender already lined up. This actually presented a unique opportunity because of an emergency with family emergency with one of our private money lenders. We're actually looking just for some gap. We unfortunately are lenders ourselves, but we cannot lend on our own deal, obviously. So we're actually looking and offering is double-digit return on gap. We're looking for approximately $40,000 to help the gap fund that deal, and we are able to negotiate. But it's a 5-bedroom, 8-bathroom, historical Victorian. For those who don't know Baltimore, Hamilton section is a very stable middle-class section. From the front step of this house, there are probably 7, if not 8, properties that have either recently been renovated or are going to be on hitting the market in the next 30 days.
So let me for the interest of time, we got to keep these somewhat concise.
Sorry.
So no worries. It's my job. So with this particular deal, 280 outprice. Just to reiterate, 112.5. You're not trying to wholesale this deal. 112.5 is your acquisition price. You're just looking for a JV partner or money partner.
Sure.
Okay. So your terms in terms of what you would offer more than 40,000 you're looking for is negotiable, I'm sure.
It is.
So are you going to stick around after the meeting for someone
Absolutely.
that's interested?
Absolutely.
Okay. Matter of fact, I was remiss in not saying that. The most important part of this deals meetup is the meeting after the meeting. So when we end at 9 o'clock, we're going to adjourn in this room, and we're going to encourage people to go back out to the lounge area to shake hands, come up to David if you're interested in his deal, find someone else that you may have spoken to or heard them get do an open mic, and that's where the money is made, where you start building the relationships. The money in this business is in relationships, okay? It's not in deals. Does that make sense? Yeah. All right, so we're going to make sure that people come up to you and ask any questions they have about this particular deal. Any questions for David on this particular deal before we go on to the next one?
Yes, sir. The timeline on this, because it is a significant rental, as you see, it's 90,000. We actually projected with our GC it's going to be about 4.5 to 5 months. The average on the market for this neighborhood is 28 days, so we have a 6-month time.
Any other questions?
That's going to be a fix and flip. Yes, sir. And actually, the fortunate thing is we've got 2 properties. I spoke with the investor the other day, right on the corner. His property is already on the market for 285, and so we know that by the time this is completed, the other ones will have already pushed the market up. So 280 is a very conservative estimate. We took that off of comps that sold within 0.34 miles of that.
Any other questions for David on this one?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you done any fix and flips before?
Actually, no. We have a unique situation. As I said, we started in June. We acquired 4 properties that we already just settled on one Monday. So we have multiple of a bunch of first flips, but we actually have a significant team that's going on. Our GC is already aligned. We have 2 GCs who are working on projects, and all the hard money already lined up for all this, as well as funding for 2.
Any other questions? He has one more. He has a
Yes,
couple
sir.
more deals to get through.
You need 40K, what are you paying for interest yearly?
Amortized for the hard money or for whatever?
You're looking for 40K, what do I get for it?
That is actually negotiable. I have actually, we would start with we've talked about with my partner. We are more than willing to do 15% on the front end, or we would be willing to discuss an equity on the back end, and we are willing to discuss that. But we do feel very confident. We know these numbers are solid, and so There's the money to be.
Okay, so this is David's number right here, 202-615-5720. 202-615-5720. So you have two more. Are both of these
Similar
related to-
situations, they're
similar
both single
situations?
family homes.
In both cases, are you looking for gap funding?
Gap funding.
Okay, so this is a fix and flip as well, Cape Cod. It's northeast Baltimore as well, 2507 East Northern Parkway, 21214, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths.
And actually, in the completion of that, it will actually be 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths.
Okay, so it's a 3-2 being pushed to a 4, 2.5?
Yes.
Okay, you're getting that extra space for the basement?
Yes, we're going to be finishing that out, and there's about 625 square feet finished that will be done in the basement, and that's where the half bath will be. The other 4 bedrooms are all on.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
All right, so the numbers on this one, and again, this I think you have the number.
Yeah, that's-
so it's ARV is 220.
Terrible, that's a terrible deal. Transcription error.
Hey, David, I'll make the jokes up there. All right, so it's there you go. So it's 220 ARV. He's asking 105. He's saying the repairs are 40, so it's a lighter renovation.
It is, mostly cosmetic and very little structure.
All right, and again, the gap fund you're looking for is how much?
30.
And it's negotiable.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so and you have his number from the last one. Let's get to this last deal he has. All right, it's another fix and flip, similar scenario, right? In terms of looking for gap funding.
Yes.
5703 Bella Vista Avenue. This is on the east side as well, northeast Baltimore. 3 bedroom, 2 bath, approximately 1,500 square feet. The numbers are ARV 240. He's asking for, I'm sorry, he has under contract for 80, and the repairs are 70,000. How much are you looking for in gap funding on this one?
That one is actually 24.5.
Okay, 24.5.
And that actually, when it's completed, will be a 4 bedroom with a master suite and 2.5 baths.
Finishing the basement again?
He actually are two.
Okay. All right, so what are you looking for in gap funding here?
24.5.
All right, so he has 3 deals where he's looking for a money partner. Again, it's David Lewis, 202-615-5720. Any final questions for David on any of the deals? Karen?
You will to group them all together and take that one package, or you want to do separate?
I am willing to do a portfolio investment. We have a hard money lender who actually is doing a portfolio deal on 2 of the deals. The portfolio lender is doing so we are willing to do that. Sure. And to make my life easier, I'm more than willing to sweeten the deal.
All right, so thanks a lot, David. Appreciate
Yes,
it.
sir. No, thank you for your time. Appreciate it.
All right, so Alma, I think you're up next. Yep. Okay. Now, how many deals do you have, Alma? 3. 3, okay. So let me make sure I have the You have 344 Howard,
Yep.
North Hilton,
Yes.
and what's the other one? What's the last one?
Go ahead. 5440, go ahead.
For some reason, they submitted multiple times, so
Yeah.
don't worry.
Hit you up.
No worries. We're good. Make it work. All right. So this is Alma Williams, and she has a fix and hold here. It's a single family, approximately on 0.4 acres. Property's been partially demoed, the studs. Full height of the basement with rough-in for the second bathroom exterior access. 344 Howard Avenue. This is in Rockville, 20850. It's a 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom house, about 1,000 square feet. Now, is this Is this a wholesale deal? Are you wholesaling it, or do you own it?
I control it.
You control it, okay. All right, so are you looking for a partner, or are you looking to wholesale it?
I'm looking for a buyer.
Okay, all right, so its numbers are ARV 385,440. How did you get that exact number?
I am a realtor and I got it from RPR, which is an evaluator for properties. And when I've done comps on that,
It shows there's some analysis in there.
absolutely.
All right, so a little over 385,000. She's asking 260, with the repairs estimated at 80,000. What is made up? What comprises the repairs?
I have a list. This property is partially, demo has been partially done. The property has been vacant for a couple of years, and it's been demoed to the studs in the basement and in the kitchen and the dining area. So it's very clear on what work needs to be done to that. There was some mold remediation, and that was done, and it was never put back together again. So it is a two-bath. There's a bathroom on the main level, and then the rough end in the basement. It has access to the outside from the basement, and there's room for 1 or 2 bedrooms in the basement as well. So there are 2 bedrooms on the main floor right now, and it's an indication from the floor plan that there were 3 bedrooms on the main floor.
When was the last time it was occupied?
About 4 years ago.
Any questions for Alma on this particular deal? With the mechanicals?
The mechanicals have been removed. It was gas furnace, the sump pump, the HVAC, all of the
A
electrical.
gas forced hot air, or gas radiators?
Yes.
Forced hot air?
Yes, with air and HVAC, and the interesting thing is in this area, this property is on the kind of the medium low end, because the comps range from about 350 to 600. It has, for those of you who know about the walkability scale, this is very close to the Rockville Metro. It's within walking distance, and it's also very close to the center city of Rockville, which is the courthouses, the restaurants, the museums, the library, the theaters, and center city of Rockville. And it is, it's on a good piece of land. It's all 0.4 acres. And it's rated R60, which gives you a very clear 60 feet across the front. Has a driveway, so there's off-street parking. And it's a very long, deep lot. And when I checked the ratings for it, there is an ability to build a garage or a workroom or something that you can build in the back.
Any questions for Alma on this one? Rashad's asked about going up level.
Yes, it has a 35-foot height capacity, which is 2.5 feet. Yes, because there are houses in the 600s that have expanded. They've gone up.
Any other questions before we move on to the next one?
It's a full basement, which is 900
Put,
square feet.
you put 976, so.
Yes,
the
yes.
Bottom floor,
Yes,
approximately that.
full height basement, full basement.
It's about another 1,000 square feet. So let me give you Alma's number, we're gonna move on to the next one. Alma Wiggins, 301-785-4869. 301-785-4869. So we're gonna move on to the next one. What you said, is this one. And this one here is 332 North Hilton. This is a row house in Baltimore, right?
Yes.
Had been a rental. It's ready to be put back on the market. Needs a little touch up, TLC, she says. 332 North Hilton. That's 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, 1,500 square feet.
No, that's what it's screwed up. It's 4 bedrooms, 1 bath.
4 bedrooms. 4 bedrooms, 1 bathroom.
Yeah,
It's a big row house, 1,500 square feet.
yes.
It has an ARV of 80,000. I don't see any pricing in here in terms of what you're asking for. What are you asking for?
That's the one, I'm asking for 31.5, that's another one.
Okay, and repairs?
Yeah.
Does it need, how much does it need?
It needs maybe $40,000 for repairs, it needs really cleaning up. So there's some work that needs to be done, paint is peeling. The house is almost 100 years old, but it has been rented, it was rented a year ago. And it has a full height basement with a concrete floor, that has very narrow steps going down to the basement. So it is a house with a lot of character. And then the bathroom.
You know what they say about a house with a lot of character?
The bathroom. The toilet is.
That's like, she's got a nice personality. It's a joke.
You gotta see it.
Dave, I told you I make the jokes up here.
It's negotiable. You've got to see it to appreciate it and show it to discussion. On this.
Okay, so you're going to stick around, right?
Yes.
Okay, meeting after meeting. And a question right here? I thought I saw hand raised. No?
phone number?
Okay. Yeah, phone number. It's 301-785-4869. I'm going to submit this. We'll make a couple changes.
And I'd also add that the rental in that area is anywhere between $1,100 and $1,200.
All right, so this next one's a mixed-use property.
Yes. Now, I need help on this because I submitted this at a higher price point. There are 2 units to this. This is on Bel Air. It's
So let's set the stage. Fix and hold, right?
Yeah.
Okay, fix and hold, mixed-use property, 2 units, can be residential or commercial. I'm assuming you're saying that because of the zoning, right?
yes.
Okay, 6 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 2 kitchens, and a basement. Was a family doctor's practice in terms of their office, an apartment upstairs with a loft, 2 separate entrances, large parking area, and it's handicap accessible. So its address is 5440 Bel Air Road, northeast Baltimore. Those of you not familiar with Baltimore, Bel Air Road is like a main corridor that runs from the city straight northeast past Baltimore City, through Baltimore County, and actually up into Harford County. So yeah, part of it is, yeah. 6 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, approximately 2,000 square feet, and the numbers, and we'll let Alma fill in the details. Is this a whole, you're asking 130?
Yes.
You're asking 130, she's saying 55,000, give or take, could be more in repairs. And she thinks the value, in terms of the highest value, would be highest and best use value, 275. Any questions for Alma on this one?
What's the comparable in the neighborhood?
I don't remember. It is a commercial residential area, so it really depends upon what you do with it. There was a family practice there for about 7 years, and the parking that's in the back will accommodate about 15 cars. It's secure parking with a gated situation that can be locked, and it also has the lighting to secure the basement area. The main floor was a family practice, and upstairs was an apartment. So it can be combined back to a house for residential, or it can be used for commercial use. You know, I've had inquiries for a beauty salon or senior services, daycare, childcare, whatever the case may be. So it really varies based on how it's going to be used.
Any other questions on this one? Kevin?
What do you estimate the rent to be for the commercial space?
I think it's anywhere between 18 and 2,000 for the base level, for the ground level. Yes.
You gonna stick around?
Yes.
We'll give her a number again, and then we will move on to the next one. It's Alma Wiggins, 301-785-4869. Alma's gonna stick around for the meeting after the meeting, so you can ask her any questions about any of the three properties.
Okay, and I've got two quick questions. There was a couple here last month that was interested in this property, and I lost the number. So if anybody remembers, it was a couple that lived in Crofton. And I cannot find that number. They were interested in this property. And I'm also interested in talking to somebody who's interested in land. I'm getting a lot of leads on infill properties as well as raw land, small and large acreage.
You guys are approaching
Right.
dangerous territory. Mixing open mic with deal pitching.
Yes.
No, we'll have our open mic session starting at 8:45.
I just want to stay away from the jokes, I think I'll be okay.